Welcome to the Macedon campaign for Et Impera 1.2. In the last part we pushed out from Salamis, we took Tyrus, Palmyra and Jura, and we actually gained our second complete province of the campaign, which for me is pretty late. I mean, if I just to show you guys, so here we've only got the two complete provinces. Normally I like to complete my provinces as I expand, but this has been a totally different campaign. And we're about 5 turns on from where I left off in the last part, and what I've done is I've taken that opportunity to rebuild these armies a little bit. I've got some Royal Peltasts in this army. I've also got rid of the slingers and replaced them with Syrian heavy archers, and the same in this one. The only difference in this one is got 2 Royal Peltasts, and what I've actually done is the units that I didn't want I've been transferring into this army. So all my well developed slingers haven't been disbanded, they've actually joined here, and this is going to be my small defensive army. I mean, I think 14 should be enough to hold this area while I actually start my war down against Judea here. And I was bringing these armies down. I was expecting a pretty tough battle, but what's actually happened is during the last end turn the Judeans have sent one of their armies off. I don't know where it's gone, and they sent this army north, and they've left their capital exposed. So what I'm hoping to do in this part is actually declare war on them, take Jerusalem and get a foothold here, because this will bring us right up against Egypt. We've also got Nabatea here, and we have there's Nabatean usurpers here as well. So it looks like Nabatea isn't doing that well. No, yeah, it looks like Nabatea is down that's Nabatean usurpers. It looks like Nabatea is down to a single province, so there's an opportunity here. And I think, but I don't want to get into war with Nabatea straight away, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to offer to join the war. Saba likes us, and what we're going to do is offer to join the war. Yeah, they've accepted, so we're now at war with Judea, and hopefully we'll be able to get across here. And these guys have accepted battle. I mean, yeah, I should. Wow, we're going to fight these guys, because I can imagine what. Yeah, you've got to be kidding me. We're going to do a lot better than that. So we're going to fight this battle, and hopefully we will be able to push down and take Jerusalem in this part as well. Well, that's the idea, guys. Nice and rainy. Well, we don't want the rain. Nice and dry. Wow. I think we're going to have to kind of pull back. Go over here. Got lots and lots of missile troops. That could be fun. But we should have the range on them, because I think a lot of these are actually Peltasts. So we're going to. Get it a little bit wider. I don't know. It's going to put the pike unit there. Job's going to be fairly dense.
Orders understood.
So I think where I have our. I mean, these guys have got quite a lot of armor, so I think we can have Peltasts on this side. And of course we're going to have our ballista here. Now these guys don't have the range of the Rhodian slingers, but I think we've got massive cavalry superiority, so but we're going to have to keep away from their actual Peltast units. And I think what we're going to do is try this combination, because these guys have the shorter range. So we're going to have to see how we can use these. I mean, I could fire over the top of my own troops, but I still prefer the have my missile troops out on the flanks. And that just leaves these guys. I want these keep back. I think you can come up and support this flank. Actually, we've got the hoplites here, haven't we? I think we're going to just keep the axemen back for the moment. Right. Medium spear infantry. I want you guys to hit into the rear lines.
Missile infantry at your command.
Heavy archers!
As I say, we don't have the range.
Orders, my lord. Ready and waiting.
But I think the
Cavalry.
Tarantines.
Yehuda. Ready, men. Forward. Commander. Tribunas. Orders.
And those are very heavy missile units.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, we've got these guys taking them down pretty quickly.
Heavy archers!
Right, these guys are getting supported.
Of Macedon.
Take away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Couldn't quite get in on those. Now got the heavy archers. Managed to get in.
Our general is under attack.
I think you guys can. Yeah. Adrianians in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile cavalry ready. Companion cavalry. Commander. Attack for glory.
Excellent round.
Companion cavalry.
Guys, shield off those.
Tarantine cavalry. Agrianian axemen.
Right. Adrianians in.
Royal peltasts.
And you guys just keep the fire on those.
Companion cavalry.
Right. Cavalry.
General, tell us. Forward. Commander.
You guys come in on these.
Royal peltasts.
Royal Peltas.
Ready, men.
Coming on the back of these. Right, time to get the Thracians through the front line. Wait.
Tarantine cavalry. Understood. As you command. Understood. By your command. Swift and accurate.
Guys in on these. Time to
Into flying wings formation. Companion cavalry. Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines in.
Royal peltasts.
Peltas.
You have orders, sir. Advance at speed.
Come in. These guys are going down.
The men are wavering.
Charge! Commander! Fire!
Wait. Yeah. Okay, pull away, pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right.
Palatine cavalry!
And charge! Swift and accurate.
Our men flee the field of battle.
You guys are out of ammunition.
Palatine cavalry! Companion cavalry! To engage! Missile infantry ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hades can reign.
Right.
Palatine cavalry!
Attack their position.
Melee troops! Double time! Agrianian!
Adrianians. Okay. General out. Okay, these guys are proving a little bit tougher, more tougher than I thought they'd be. Hey,
Break off! Back now! Break off! Macedonians ready! Palatine cavalry!
right. That's my general out.
Ready for orders.
Orders! Pull back! Orders!
Get these guys this way. Right, general down here. Tarantines put away.
I'm ready. Forward.
Ready! Break forward! Commander! Run shield pikes! Orders!
Right, Thracians through.
General!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Melee infantry! Slingers! Glory
Orders.
for Macedon!
Right, let's give these guys the shove they need.
Hoplites ready!
Hoplites out.
Palatine cavalry!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, well,
Advance at speed!
where's my cav gone?
General! Charge!
Actually,
Ready!
general there. Tarantines, you kill those guys.
General! Royal Peltas!
I think the peltas are making a difference.
Melee infantry ready. Missile armed riders.
Right,
Understood.
guys, get onto those.
Ready. As you
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Run shield pikes! At the double!
Right,
Agriania! Strategos! Macedonians ready!
guys, get into there. Wow. Obviously, the Judeans have some fairly tough.
Flying Prince formation!
Right,
Slingers! Missile infantry!
Macedonians ready.
Companion cavalry! Sons of Ares! Hoplites!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
these guys are broken.
Palatine cavalry!
Who's fleeing? Continue. Let's just wipe these. If there's anybody here that we can destroy. Yeah, get rid of those. Come. Because I want this army completely gone, because it'd be in the way otherwise. You know, run these guys down. Yeah, it's 22 of these. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage with this assault army, but I think we'll be okay, guys. Right, I think that's it. Battle. Lost 461. We killed 2,697. I think. Yeah, they had a few more missile troops. Obviously, a lot of those units have a PAL test capability. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
On the move,
And
Commander.
what we're gonna do is bring this army through to lay siege.
None will escape.
Continue the siege.
Besieging the settlement.
You come through to get rid of this trash. And we're just going to. This guy probably needs the experience anyway, so.
Make haste, men.
Probably bring this army up,
Advance.
and then we're going to push this. Oh, this guy doesn't have.
For the gods.
88%. Fight or. I think we're going to fight this, guys, because this is Jerusalem, and I want to see what the battle map looks like. So, what we're going to do is we're going to assault it. I mean, well, obviously we're going to win, but I just want to see what the battle map looks like for Jerusalem. Oh, it doesn't look like it's particularly special. Nice and dry. Start deployment. Right now, obviously they're suggesting we come in through this wall. I think the problem we're going to have is. Our reinforcements are coming in from over here. The problem's going to be is finding an open section of wall. They've got a very strong capability up here, which means they're going to have, although this area is damaged, so my instinct is to come through this wall here. I mean, we've got a tower there, got the gates there, and the other option is to literally blast straight through the front door here, and actually it's on the other side here, nothing. Okay, I think what we're going to do, I mean, our main forces are coming in from this side. I think we could split them actually. We've got some pretty good artillery. I mean, we could be incredibly cheeky, just come in through the back here. But I don't think we're not going to get up through here, are we? No, there's buildings on the back of the wall. I think what we're going to do is split their forces with the artillery. So what we're going to have is... they might have some ballistas. So we're going to be a little bit careful here, guys. And I think we're going to have... we will have these over here. So that we can take that. And then what we're going to have is... troops over here. You're damaged, so along with you. Though I think those Adrianians may have had their day. Probably the polite way of saying it. And I think we're just going to have the Tarantines in between. With the general. Cav, I would sit in the centre here. And missile troops. I'm going to keep you guys just over here. You here, just in case there's any artillery in that position. What have we got left? And the rest of you, we're just going to line up here for the moment. Right, there's some artillery there, but that's just going to be nonsense artillery, so you two.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Don't fire at that. That's a waste of ammunition. Right, we've got a nice angle here. So I want you guys to come round there. Wow. That is doing a lot of damage.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep, it was always in our favour. Wow. Maybe solid shot is actually better.
The walls are breached.
Right.
Field artillery awaiting orders.
What I want is to see if we can trap a whole load of their troops up here. Actually, they got a whole load here actually. Slingers come that way.
Sons of Macedon!
The walls are breached.
Yep. Guys, just keep opening up this breach here. And what we need.
Pikes ready. At the double. Cavalry.
Cavalry.
Ready. Ready and waiting. Proud sons of Macedon.
Get the
Ready and waiting.
up here. What are these? Not sure where they came from. Armenian archers.
At the ready.
Just get these guys into
The
position.
walls are breached.
Right, we've now got these guys trapped up the centre. And what I want to do is hit this area here now. Right, I want you guys over here as well. Actually, no. I mean, we trapped these spearmen up here, so they're effectively gone. And I mean, effectively, taking those guys out would be like shooting fish in a barrel. Actually, there's these archers. You guys can come in that way now. These guys getting into position. Right, that's actually really well damaged now. I think.
The walls are breached.
Right.
Balista. Loose.
The archers.
Find your target.
Let's get these in here. We're going to keep some of these guys. I think I want you over here, but we're going to keep some of these heavy archers because they're bound to have some troops up in here.
Balista. Take aim.
The walls are breached.
I know I can't get through that gap, but it doesn't make any difference because we're literally pulverizing these guys.
Heavy archers. Loose.
These guys are effectively out of the battle.
Fire. The walls are breached.
Got left.
Sons of Macedon.
Guys, just keep firing into there. I don't think you guys can hit from that range, can you? Right.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But Start advancing. Right, he's used up all their ammunition.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, that's our... I think it's time for you guys
One
to...
of our units has used all its ammunition.
guys out of the battle. Very tempted to push the Tarantines in to deal with these archers. They're completely shot.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Find your targets!
Actually, guys, just pull away for the moment.
Battle ready!
Hey, I thought I told you to get in on the action. Yeah, I think that there's these other. Right. I think. I think we're gonna can't get through that gap, but we can get through that gap.
Ready! Move out! Orders! Amisos! Pike infantry ready! Heavy archers!
It's my Tarantines.
Missile cavalry ready! Advance at speed! Bronze shield pikes! Pike
Hey.
infantry ready!
Guys, get through the gap, please.
Ready for battle!
Let's speed this up a little bit, guys. Actually, just enjoy it. Hey,
Royal Peltas! Your orders!
slingers, start to pull the fire in on these guys.
Bronze shield pikes!
Pikes through, come on,
Pikes ready! Tribuna!
start taking these towers.
Palatine cavalry!
Hey.
Strategos! Commander!
Right, there's the heavy cav, that's what I was expecting.
Orders can wait! Fire on the enemy!
Hey,
Move out! Your orders!
you guys in.
Missile infantry! At speed! Quick march! Orders! For the gods of Olympus! Royal Peltasts! Cut them down! One shield pikes! Ready for orders! For the gods of Olympus! Recent warriors!
Operations.
Pike infantry ready! Move out!
Right,
Tarantine cavalry!
Tarantines, you're now in.
At your command! Bronze shield pikes! By your command!
Right, get these guys in behind.
Royal
These guys.
Peltasts!
Royal Peltas.
To arms! Missile infantry at your command!
I think you guys can just pull back a little bit for a moment. So you're just clogging up everything.
Tarantine cavalry! Move out! Forward! Macedonians ready! In service of the people! Tarantine cavalry!
Tarantines through. You get a charge on the back of those
Your
guys.
orders! Quick march! Bronze shield pikes! At the
On the shields, pikes, you come up and support I think if we win the outer wall first,
Macedonians, ready!
actually,
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, look after those archers.
Commander!
Double time.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, these guys are crumbling.
Orders! Back forward!
I know you find it hard to charge through there.
Pikes ready! At the double! Your orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hey, can you stop, please?
Pikemen, ready for orders! And ready!
Bronze shield pikes.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
On shield pikes.
Sons of Ares! Swift and accurate!
Right, Tarantines round the back for a rear charge. Where's my generals?
We have captured a tower.
Yeah,
Royal Peltasts! Follow me!
Tarantine cavalry.
Riders, advance!
Hoplites ready.
right, let's get my missile troops in now.
We have captured a tower.
Yep,
Tarantine cavalry.
Engage! Commander! Pay more glory!
it's not going to be much of a charge, but we'll be okay, guys. Got over here, we haven't got half our troops in yet.
Cavalry. For Macedon. Bronze shield pikes. Tarantine
That wasn't much of a charge. Pull out, pull out. Don't want to waste the.
Sons of Ares! Royal Peltasts!
I think Royal Peltas come around here. I think we need to get behind these guys. Let's bring some more units in. Right, you general. We can bring this cav in now. You've got control of the.
At your service! Pikemen! Form phalanx! Double time!
Those guys are bottling out.
We have captured the gates.
Yep. These guys should now start to put some fire down on these.
Royal Peltasts! Commander!
Let's get.
Bronze shield pikes.
If you guys can start to move through here. Right, these guys are breaking.
Bleed for us!
Swords.
Gonna push through here.
Macedonians, ready!
At speed.
Royal Peltasts! Double time! Orders!
Tribuna.
Orders!
Tarantine cavalry.
Maybe if we get a bit of a Tarantine charge into the back of these.
Riders, on me!
Actually,
Riders, at the double! Forward!
General,
Amisos.
gather up my.
Missile infantry at your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys just get outside because you're being much use.
Everyone's at speed. Tarantine cavalry.
Right,
Scrappers ready. Ready.
Royal Peltas in. These guys should see the Royal Peltas in action. I mean, these should make all the difference on these heavy spear infantry. In they go.
Bleed for us! Bronze Missile
Right, they're on the
cavalry
move.
at
Their
your
formation's
command.
broken. The Tarantines should harass them. And
Bronze shield pikes.
Macedon! Hooray on!
Bronze shield pikes. Ready and waiting.
now I could fight my way up through this lot. It's all cavalry. But I think we're going to use the archers first, so it's going to speed up, guys. I mean, Tarantines. Let's sort this mess out a little bit. Guys, just up there. Guys, pull back. Tarantines, pull back. Got over here, Eastern Heavy Melee Cav. And of course the AI is going to oblige by bringing guys up again. Okay.
Swords. Hack them down. Commander. Your orders. To arms. Orders. Ready. My lord.
Guys, keep pouring the fire in on these.
Pike men ready for orders. Swords. Bronze shield pikes.
At the double!
Archers. Loose. Swords.
Wait. Got missiles going everywhere at the moment.
Fire on the
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Companion cavalry!
Right, I think we can.
swords. Hold on. Bronze shield pikes. Ready for orders.
For Macedon!
Right, these guys have gone. Slingers, everyone, get out. You're going to be killing my own troops.
Companion cavalry! Prepare to engage!
I think you guys can come in behind them. Let our general have the final charge. I suppose we're going to play. Yeah, end battle. We lost 124 there. Pretty good, guys. That battle. And we now have Jerusalem. Of course, we're just going to occupy.
Ready for battle!
Wow, what we got here? Musterfield. When we don't need that, so that can come down. We've got a barracks in Salamis. We're going to knock that down, and what is going to be the best path to follow on here? I'd like to make this into an economic hub, so we want an allied polis. Wow, 10 food to get to there. So, that's the allied polis. That's the metropolis. That's actually going to give us Hellenic colony. Minus banditry, wealth, plus 10% wealth from all sources. Okay, maybe we'll just go for a Hellenic colony. And now what we need to do is find out where the remaining Judeans are. They're over here. Tucked in here somewhere, so... I mean, we're strong enough to defend this settlement anyway. Anything else we need here, guys? Of course, got right here we should be able to get another edict. I think we'll go for a bit of tax harvesting. I'm inclined to take that up. Gonna give me a bit more public order. Yeah, I think we'll go with that, guys, and gonna go for an intern. I think we can get at least one intern in so I can remember do all those buildings. And here, cultural conversion. Yeah, I'm not mandatory unit replenishment. Civil administration. I think we can give you civil administration. Just gonna go for an intern. Right, mission failed. Yeah, well, I'm not worried about that. Construction complete. Note it down here. I think we're looking good here, guys. Right. Could get some sanitation in here. That'd take me. I haven't built a sanitation building yet. I haven't really felt the need for one. I mean, I think that sanitation could be a good route to go. Simply because that will give us empire maintenance. Actually, I think we're going to go empire maintenance across the board, actually. I mean, I suppose having the ability to recruit artillery could be useful. In fact, I think what we may go that route, actually, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have locked that building down. I should have just converted it. Right, let's find out where Judea's got to. They're still lurking on this border. They need to get...
As you command. In your service, I never
Ready for battle.
And of course it's... Why is these guys... I wonder if we've got a food shortage here, supply shortage here.
Commander.
Because there's supply shortage. To pull back.
Is that all?
Yeah, where they've been fighting so much, we don't have the food in this area. Plus we're getting attrition because it's summer.
Ready for orders.
Great. It's one of the annoying aspects of this game. Get this attrition situation. I think you can just stay over here and actually deal with that. Can't actually reach these guys because it's summer. All these troops are actually quite happily raiding. Plus there's 3 armies there, so they may decide to actually attack. So we may end up having to defend Jerusalem. But at the same time, these guys are taking attrition as well. So it's summer heating up here as well. It's all the joys and pleasures of having to live up this end of the map. Hey guys, I think that's actually held by Nabatea, and that's Nabatean usurpers. I mean, I'd love to probably take Petra. Yes, but Chalmervus is actually held by Saba. But I mean, I don't particularly want to go to war that way. My real target is actually now Egypt, and actually thinking about that now, guys. How big is the garrison inside? Can't tell. I think what we're gonna do is army up, and I think maybe this army is to... Right, we got it's not the best of armies, is it? I think we need a couple of these. So we've got some Tarantines. We've got a couple of these guys, so I think maybe just drop in that. What I want to do is build this army up so that we can actually come down and take out side seed, should we actually need to do that. I've got public order. Choose, no. Right, we've got ability to expand here. And certainly I think I want that to get to the actual empire maintenance. Oh, that's only going to be 1%. Well, I think there's got the sanitation's okay, but we can get that final point here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, this gives us sanitation to all the regions, so it will mean that I can start taking up, say, this thing once I've got enough, and we can start adapting. Yeah, I think sanitation would be okay in that area, guys. Yeah, it says 13. It's minus 13 food at the moment. Wow. But that's due to this, isn't it? Wow. Such a big food shortage here. But then we got fish here. That's actually not good. Anyway, I think we can go one more turn, guys, and then that would be it for this part. Yeah, there's all that attrition. Raid the settlements and routes belonging to the following. Yeah, well, not the slightest bit interested in that. Right, we've got the hoplite barracks and all that. I could separate. I mean, I could go in for a night attack.
We hunger for battle.
These guys and take them out. Got the way of mercenaries. Arabian hired camel riders. Arabian. If I get rid of these guys and see what we can recruit in their place. This might be a mistake. We can't get those, but we could get these. I mean, these guys have got a charge bonus. I mean, got slightly better armor. There are swordsmen. I mean, we could get some. Can't get any of these. Could get some more Tarantines, but I'm already over the top with. Wow, we could get some elephants. Got the money for them, guys. Yeah.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
It's the wrong army, but I think for this battle, if we recruit some elephants, then maybe if we can join up with this army,
Ready for orders.
which is currently refurbishing, we could probably swap them over.
At
Actually,
your
no.
command.
I think this army really needs more. Sorry about that, guys. I think what we're going to do is just recruit one of
Come,
these,
fight with us.
and I think the army that actually needs the elephants is this one. Kind of don't want to give up. Actually, if I think I should be able to
Ready for orders.
bring you down to here.
On the move.
I'm just upset the keep on doing that to them. I think what we're going to do is give you that,
Make haste, men.
go back that
On the
way,
move.
and
Commander.
you recruit the elephants. And maybe we'll bring this army down to fight the battles here. So in the next part we'll have some Syrian war elephants in this army, and I think that will make it far more effective for chewing up the opposition.
At your
And then
command.
this army can just carry on with what it's doing at the moment with this unit. Then eventually maybe we can replace some of these with some more royal pal tests. Maybe that's the way forward. See what we can get cash wise. I mean, we could take this up, but we're wow. I think the problem we've got is here, isn't it? Yeah, minus 16. Wow. I mean, I could uncheck this province. I think I need to get some food into here. So I think that's going to have to come down. That's, yeah. I think that is just consuming too much food. We need something in here that's actually going to give us food. Maybe it was a mistake building that. Artillery. Do I really need artillery? No, I think I'm going to cancel that. Apologies guys, that should give you some money back. I'm going to build that, and then what we can do is go down this route and get some food that way, I think. Yeah. So if we take this out and this out, that should solve the food problem. I think I'd love that, but again we're going to get a food problem. Right, that there. Certainly think public order here is brilliant. I think we need to take that up. Break. Yeah, it's one of the problems with operating down in these desert areas that can actually get these horrendous food problems. Yeah, we can't take this up now. I mean, we've got -2 food. That's going to give us iron. That'll give us 507. That would actually probably give us more garrison. So this give us a garrison of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That will actually give us a bit more growth as well. So I think that was the squalor here. Yeah, squalor's good. So I think we'll go with that, guys. And this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you found it interesting. So the next part, I think we're going to need to deal with these guys. Get rid of these. I mean, they're quite happily raiding the Egyptians at the moment. Yeah, I think you're going to just have to stay in this area. I mean, we're not actually at war with Nabatea at the moment. And these are quite small armies, but I think we definitely need to get rid of this guy first, probably with a night attack. But that's all going to be for the next part, guys. So all I can say is hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.